Okay, so I am here with Chris Rankin, who is Percy Weasley in all the movies, but certainly in the last movie.
Yeah.
You got redeemed. Now, when did you finish filming the last movies?
The 8th, or 6th or the 8th of June.
And you're completely done unless they need to film anything else?
There is some time penciled in for reshoots at some point this year. Whether they need it or not,
okay.
I guess we'll see.
And you shot both of the movies at the same time?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they did start. They started with part one, obviously, and then kind of the two mixed in as it got sort of further through.
So they did it chronologically correct?
Ish, not completely. I mean, it depends on everybody's schedules, I guess, as to how you get everybody in the same place at the same time. But yeah, I mean, I shot most of it, and then because I'm not in part one, I didn't think I was in part one at all, because Percy doesn't turn up to like the final battle, which is in theory quite a long way through the film.
Right.
But yeah, I discovered then that I'm in, let's say, about a minute's worth of part one, I guess, as a scene in the Ministry that I'm around for, not like.
Which kind of sets up the second movie in a way.
Yeah, a little bit. It's nice that they've kind of gone, oh yeah, look, there's Percy. Yeah, he's still around, he's still working in the Ministry, because it kind of sets it up for later on.
And when we talked about the movie last year, we were talking about what you had envisioned about what they were going to do for the last movie. Are you excited and sort of satisfied with, all of your vision of what you were hoping for?
I guess so. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to answer it because of what I can and can't say, but
in terms of how you feel about what happened and how it worked for you.
I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. I mean, it stands to reason that it's not going to be verbatim from the book, because you can't make literally a book into a film without it not quite making sense somehow.
Right.
But the way they've adapted it is just wonderful. I'm thrilled.
And you do get to have a wand, because they have to give you a wand in the last one. Yeah. And you get to wear the shoes that you showed us last time.
I do, yeah.
Yay.
Not the same pair that I was wearing last time, but the same shoe.
And they let you keep them? Yay. That's exciting. You'll have to put them in a little case.
Oh no, I wear them. So I was going to bring them again this year, but
he is kind of flashy with his shoes, I must say. You're a flashy shoe wearer. So what's next for you?
I'm just finished my second year of university, so I've got a year left.
And where are you?
University of Lincoln.
Okay.
UK, doing film production.
So you're much more interested in the production aspect and the behind the scenes.
Yeah. I like that feeling you get when you go, okay, I created this, which you do get as an actor, but not quite as much as you do when you're producing or directing, where you can say, yes, I actually said this is how it's going to look, and this is how it looks. You know, it's lovely, and I enjoy working with people and meeting people and talking to people. So it kind of makes a lot of sense for me, I guess.
Are you already? Do you already have an eye on a certain type of production or aesthetic?
Not really.
For yourself?
The stuff I've made at uni definitely has a style to it that's quite recognisably got something to do with me, but because they teach us, it's not like specifically a directing course. We do camera work, editing, production, script writing and directing. I said that twice, I think, but anyway, we do kind of the whole gamut of it. So there's films that me and my group have made where I've been cameraman, and I've directed one of them, and I've edited the most recent one. But I can see that there's a theme. My editing style is quite similar to my camera style. There's kind of, it's certainly got a theme of Chris on it. But I can see my other friends. And
what's your favorite thing that you've done when you've been in school?
Well, all my films are going up on my website at the moment, so
they are.
You can see them.
And what's the website?
ChrisRankin.com.
I ask these because there's so many fan sites for all of you people who are loved by Harry Potter fans. Sometimes it's a little hard to find where your actual site is. So is you have your own, the actual one.
Yeah,
Yay!
I've had it. I bought it
forever ago.
Yeah, like basically as soon as it all started to kick off, I thought I better get it. But it's been down for a while, so I've been redesigning it myself, and
that's also fun.
Yeah,
because you get to do exactly what you want.
I've never done that before, and it's looking okay. It's looking okay, but the films are going up on there. The latest one we did, Fragment, is already up. That's an experimental piece, and I edited that. But we did a 10-minute fiction called Missing, which is kind of a thriller. It's got a little kind of twist at the end.
Well, one thing I've really been impressed with about you since you and I have become friends is how confident you are and what a strong vision you have for yourself. And where do you think that comes from?
I don't know. I think it's kind of self-made. I was a very shy, very quiet kid until I started doing acting when I was about 11. So I don't really know. I guess I found something that I really enjoy and I know I can do. So I guess I've got a passion for it. And if you've got passion,
that's the whole
that's
key.
What you need, yeah.
And do you think that it sounds like the acting is what opened the door for the things you really want to do?
Yeah. Once I started doing acting at school and stuff, I thought I want to be an actor. I never thought I would be in Harry Potter or, be part of the world's biggest movie franchise. I thought maybe I'd go to drama school and then work in McDonald's, like you're supposed to.
Like most people.
Yeah. But having done that, I found that actually what I love more than that is the whole sort of creative side of it, almost more than the acting side of it, I think.
Well, you definitely have someone wonderful as an inspiration, assuming he did inspire you. Well, that's that too. I was actually referring to David Heyman.
Yeah.
He's really large and responsible.
Very, very inspirational person. And he's so enigmatic and kind of... You'd expect the man who is in charge of such a huge beast to, be sort of chain-smoking and quivering in a corner like some kind of wreck.
And a megalomaniac as well, right? And he's so friendly and lovely.
He's the most laid-back man the world has ever seen. He's like that. He's great.
And has a very clear vision, so it's helpful for you to see as you're beginning your journey as a producer and whatever it is you wind up doing. So you also pointed to Megs, who is your gal. Can you talk a little bit about having a partnership? Do you have your own company?
I'm actually just starting one up. It's in the middle of being set up at the moment. So.
And what's it called?
It's called Dressing Room.
Dressing Room. Are you online?
I am. It's dressingroom.org.uk.
And so what's on the website?
A big poster that says this site is under construction. I've been too busy doing my website.
But eventually it will be full of loads of costumes to hire and mainly a lot of dance wear and things like that. Obviously that's my background. So.
For stage and screen or just for stage?
Whatever.
For whatever?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you guys help each other and you've worked together some. Mm-hmm. What do you think is, coming from your perspective, what do you think helps you to stay inspired having a partner that's so supportive?
I think you need a lot of support in this kind of industry. You need someone who can build your confidence and say, when you have knockbacks, who can say, no, you are good, keep going, and who can push you, because otherwise if you do get set back an awful lot, and I think it's important to have someone to keep going, encourage you to keep going.
But I think the most important thing, that is like absolutely the ground base, but the bonus on top of that is having somebody who understands what a weird life it is. There are huge ups and downs, and if you work, especially in film, if you're working on location, you go away for 3 or 4 months at a time to shoot. You've got to have somebody with you who understands that you've just got to drop everything and go if that's what's going to happen. So,
and to keep you in the real world as well.
I'm sure we'll talk again and we'll find out how things are going. And thank you so much for the interview.
Perfect.
Thank you.